Hi, Jen here. Let's create this glam while chit-chatting. Today is January 14th, I think. Yeah, January 14th. It is the first makeup tutorial I am filming this year. All the previous videos you have seen on my channel in 2025 was filmed in 2024. So it feels kind of refreshing and new, and not new year, new me, but let's jump in right into this tutorial. So I'm going to prime my eyelids per usual using my Maybelline Fit Me concealer. For today's glam, I am using my one and only, not my one and only, but the only palette that I own from Huda Beauty is the Khaki Haze palette. I love the shades in there. It's giving the everyday type of glam. I am going to do my signature glam, you already know. So going in with my Morphe M443 brush, I'm dipping into this shade right here. And my brushes are dirty. I could use clean brushes, but I don't want to add to the pile of brushes that I have to clean. Cleaning brushes is a hassle. Anyways, I'm packing this on my outer V. I forgot how pigmented Huda's shadows were. Oh my god, just one tap, it's already built up to the intensity I like. Next, to blend the edges, I will be mixing this shade here and this shade here, and I'm again using my fluffy dirty Jessup brush. All right, so don't come for me, all my brushes are not clean and I don't care. So I'm tapping this before, and then I will start blending because I don't set my concealer before going in with shadows because I like my eyeshadows to pop. And I feel like when you set your concealer with powders, well, there's less intensity and you have to work more to build your eyeshadows. And I always like to bring my transition shades to my nose bridge, up into my brows, and also doing a little cat eye and extend it just like that. And it's creating kind of a dimensional look, I'd say. Now the noise you're hearing is my dog. She's playing with my sandal and her toy. So I would like to know how you guys are feeling with this new year 2025. We've been through a lot this past few years. I would like to know how you guys are doing. Me, I'm doing great. I started my Christian journey in the end of 2024, and it's not easy. I feel like it takes a lot of patience. And yeah, and I'm happy to be part of Jesus' life now, and but I'm gonna tell you, I'm kind of scared to share my Christian journey because I feel like the Christian police are harsh. It's scary to talk about things, especially being a baby in faith, a baby in Christ. Is it how we call it? But especially being like a baby in Christ, I am not perfect in my journey, and yeah, it is scary to talk about because of the Christian police. But please be gentle with me. I'm learning, and I would love to know who in my subscribers are also Christians. That would be a fun chat to have. Anyways, I would like to add on my lid this shade mixed with this one here. I've never done it before, but let's see what it's gonna give. I am currently reading my Bible front to back, except during the month of December I did the look challenge, and I'm gonna be honest, I don't read it every day. I try to read it every day, and I'm currently in Exodus, And yeah, so we'll see how this is gonna go, but I would love to hear more about your journey with Christ, and also what are your tips for Bible studies, or maybe even YouTube channels that you like where they talk about the Bible and anything related to Christ. For the eyes, I want to add a little bit of the topper. I think I'm gonna go with this topper here. It's a gold shimmer shade, and it is so pretty when you put it on the eyes. So let me show you. It's giving Urban Decay Space Cowboy, but a little bit more sheer. Okay, we're done with the eyes already. It was easy, right? Right. Okay, cool. Now let's move on to the face. First, I'm going to prime using my Starrr primer. You already know. While we're here, I would like to know what are your biggest struggles as a Christian. I saw this girl on TikTok. She was saying that her biggest struggle was cursing, dressing up modestly. What else? I don't remember. Oh yeah, she liked to go out. I think clubbing, I think. This post was so real because it's a struggle. Right now, yeah, I am struggling with being in my words every single day. I would say fasting, because I want to get into fasting more so I can get closer to him. What else? My temper. I am a bit impatient sometimes, and I would like to be more patient towards other people. So there's that. So I would like to know, what are you struggling with as a Christian? For foundation, I'm going in with the usual Maybelline Fit Me and Superstay mixed together, along with my LA Girl Pro Color Pigment. I forgot to add that, my little Lumi Glotion. Love this stuff. I love the glow it gives to my foundation. And I tried to put it everywhere else where I usually don't get oily. I don't know why, but for some reason, I'm scared that this is gonna make me more oily in the area where I do get oily. I live in Canada and we have a lot of snow here. Last year, I started doing snowboarding, and I am still learning not to fall, which happens a lot for snowboarders. I truly enjoy it. It's kind of making the winter more bearable. Yeah, it's making winters here much more bearable. Yeah, so let me know, do you guys do any winter sports if you do live in an area where there's snow, of course. The other thing I do during winter, other than now snowboarding, is ice skating. I've been ice skating for a while, but it's very beginner ice skating. I am going to blend my foundation using the Juvia's Place foundation brush. I don't even know how to stop. I have to really take my time to slow down so I don't fall when I stop. I'm not advanced yet. I'm still a beginner. I've been skating for a while now, but you know, I have some things to pick up. And the only reason I think I knew how to ice skate is because when I was younger, I was always rollerblading. And I think that's the reason why I could ice skate. Like the first time I put on ice skates, I was able to skate. I was shocked. So there's that. For concealer, I will be using my L'Oreal concealers. And I have one in the shade 415, which is closer to my skin tone. And the other one is 395, which is way lighter. My project pan is progressing slowly, guys, and surely I am so happy. I'm so excited. Like, not buying any new makeup and seeing my collection slowly decreasing is so satisfying. Anyways, 2025 no buy. 2024 was a no buy year for me as well. I did bought some stuff, not gonna lie, but way less product than the other years where I was buying like just to buy, you know, for no reason. And I'm so glad that I did not buy as much. For an example, I think I bought 2 concealers last year, 1 foundation, I think 2 lip glosses, and that would be it. And I think this is pretty incredible for someone who was just hoarding products. 2025, same thing, except that this time I hope I'm not gonna buy not even one concealer, because it doesn't make sense that I'm trying to get rid of my concealers and still buying them. I am going to bronze / contour. I will be using the e.l.f. Flawless Foundation in the shade Chocolat, Chocolate, where however you want me to say it. So I'm gonna bronze, and I think I'm gonna go in with something a bit darker just to contour more. This is finished. Look, to add a little bit more depth, I'm whoa, peak, this is not fun. I don't like it when I stutter like that. But anyways, to add a little bit more depth, I'm using the L'Oreal Infallible concealer. This is in the shade 445 and the name is Espresso. It's very deep, so I'm just gonna use like a dot, literally. There you go. For blush, I will be using my Master Glaze from Maybelline. Like, this blush, I've had it for maybe 10 years. Yes, 10 years. I feel like it's been that low like forever, and I use it every single time I do my makeup. And I just want to be done with this. Before blending the blush, I'm going in with the L'Oreal, just a dot. To set under my eyes, I'm using my Maybelline Fit Me in the shade 30. I'm going to set every concealed areas. And also in the updates I want to give you guys, currently I am reading one book that I got for free on Kindle. It's called, hold on, let me go check this out. I don't even know. Okay, I am currently reading Her Best Match, a sweet billionaire romance. By the way, I'm reading anything romance fantasy, and yeah, so Her Best Match is cute, especially because I didn't pay for it. Maybe it's the reason why I like it, but I'm only 6% in the book, so I finished Powerless this year. I've also read Powerful, the novella, and then I've read Reckless. These books were kind of okay in my opinion, and the only reason why I'm saying this is because, first of all, there's so many misspells in this book. To set the rest of my face, I am using the NYX No Filter powders. To set my contours, I'm going in with the Black Radiance palette with the CoverGirl bronzer. And so I was saying, so I read the first 3 books of Lauren Roberts, and there were so many mistakes in the books that turned me off. In Reckless, that's the second book of the trilogy, it was dragging quite a bit. At the end, I was bored. I am not the type of person to DNF books. I act too stubbornly to DNF a book, so that's the reason why I did it. To set my blush, I am using the Rimmel Maxi Blush in the shade Rendezvous. While I am reading Her Best Match, I'm also reading the book of Azrael. Azrael? I think it's the book of Azrael. This book, I'm halfway through it, like 53% in. I love it. I love it. I love it. The author is Amber, and her writing, to my newbie reader eyes, is impeccable. I love it. To add a little bit more brightness under my eyes, I am going in with the Revolution Banana Deep Powder. To fix my brows, I'm going in with the Gel Mascara by Essence. I am going to use my Lab Jean Vitamin C plus Magnesium Facial Mist just to remove the powdery effect out of my face. For mascara, I'm using my L'Oreal Air Volume Mega Mascara. For my lower lash line, I am using the MAC in extreme dimensional lash. For highlighter, you already know I'm using my Patrick Starrr x MAC highlighter, and also on the bridge of my nose. Now it's time for the lips. I will first go in with my Morphe Trendsetter lip liner. Then I wanna go in with my Morphe in the shade Vibes. Then I will go in with my Sephora Cream Lip Stain in the shade 66, also in the shade 32. I'm first going in with the 66. Then with 32 in the middle. And to top it off, I'm going in with my Fenty lip gloss in the shade Fussy. Alright, this is it. I hope you enjoyed this soft glam makeup tutorial. If you did, give this video a big thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed yet, subscribe and join the squad. Thank you so much for spending some time with me, and I will see you all on my next one.